Objection. Overruled. Objection. Sustained.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Sustained Overruled. I'm your host, the Anonymous Attorney. So in this video, we're going to talk about Andrew Tate's release. Andrew Tate is a man of many hats. He is a British American social media influencer, a businessman, a former professional kickboxer. He's done a lot, okay? He's a controversial figure, and among those hats, apparently, he is a self-proclaimed misogynist. That's just among many things. Hopefully, I've captured all his roles in that introduction. He is also highly favored by Fox News, apparently.
So why don't they want you to hear from Andrew Tate? They really think he's a worse influence on the youth than, say, Cardi B. Tell us how. They're telling us he's a criminal. Okay. Has he been charged? Who are the victims? What are their names?
So Andrew Tate was recently released from a Romanian jail. This was, however, not his first run-in or brush with the law. Sometime last year, spring of 2022, there was a man that called the U.S. Embassy, and he reported that a former girlfriend of his, who was an American citizen, was being held captive by Andrew Tate and his brother in their home in Romania. Okay. The home was then raided by the Romanian police, and a nearby webcam studio belonging to the brothers was also raided by the police. Following the raid, the two brothers were interrogated and released. At the time, they were not suspects. However, things took a turn late last year when the police arrested the two brothers and two women. They were suspected of human trafficking as well as forming an organized crime group. Basically, what they're being accused of, I don't even want to say accused of because no charges have been brought at this stage. Apparently in Romania, they can scoop people off the street and detain them without formally charging them for a crime. That sounds really dangerous. That's apparently how the law operates in Romania, okay? They're alleging that the Tate brothers would recruit women through the lover boy method, which consisted of misrepresenting their intention to commit to a romantic relationship, and instead they would force the woman to create explicit content for websites such as OnlyFans. Oh, one of Tate's other hats, or many hats, is that he is an adult entertainer, allegedly. So this operation was part of an organized crime group that the brothers are alleged to have formed in early 2021. So why is this relevant now? Since their December arrest, Andrew Tate and his brother have been held in pretrial detention. They have filed numerous appeals for their release, most of which were rejected. As I previously mentioned, under Romanian law, one can be detained pre-trial for a maximum of 180 days without being charged. Things, however, changed for the Tate brothers in late March when a court of appeals overturned a lower court's decision and ended their pretrial detention, placing them on house arrest. So Andrew and his brother were released a few days ago. It follows that an indictment has not been filed yet, and the prosecutors have until late June to send the case to trial. It's a completely different system from how things typically work in the US, but that's Romanian law. In any event, the Tate brothers are not exactly free, okay? They were released from pretrial detention, but that does not exactly mean that they're free men. Okay, let's take a look at the Tate brothers being released on house arrest. Yeah, they definitely appear lost. They probably weren't expecting as much press outside, or maybe they were. I don't know. But they do not appear to be in their natural habitat. Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure we all just saw Andrew Tate looking I don't know if he's looking up at the sky or whatever it is that he has going on, but he's definitely more muted than we've seen him on social media. And then that's probably just, the look of disbelief. Because we have to realize that a few days prior to this release, well, they filed an appeal which was denied. So that might just be the look of disbelief right now.
I just want to say that the judges today made the right decision. I respect what they've done for me, and they will be vindicated.
Did you forget about your brother? Yeah, Andrew is definitely muted, or maybe is just in a state of shock, which is not exactly out of the ordinary unless he's cloned. I don't know, unless they cloned the man. It is not out of the ordinary for an individual to enter jail or prison as one person or having a certain personality and then be a completely different person when they're released. The allegations are pretty serious. It's not trivial. It's not some trivial matter or anything that's not to be taken seriously. And then again, when people get released from prison, they oftentimes have to integrate into society. Some people do a better job of integrating into society, others not so much. What's really wild to me, though, is this notion. It's not even a notion because it's a reality. It's this reality that pretty much anybody in Romania can be arrested and detained without an initial showing of probable cause or reasonable cause. That's extremely frightening. It looks as if he still has to integrate into society. He's very mute from, his social media persona. And that's what that jail does to you.
If you show a woman how to make $1,000 in an hour, she'll think I can work 2 hours a week. If you show a man how to make $1,000 in an hour, he thinks I can make $18,000 a day. We think about the world. I am the ultimate victor. Please understand that there's no man on earth more powerful than me.
Oh no, you tell me if that's the same person. Okay. So what's next for the Tate brothers? So obviously this case is not over. The matter has not been resolved as of yet. The prosecution has until the summer to bring charges against the Tate brothers. It seems as though they're set on having a trial. Highly unlikely that these charges would be dismissed, and they possibly could be going back to pretrial detention. That's most likely a decision that they're going to appeal. But I'm very curious to see how Andrew's personality will evolve in the days to come as he gets used to the outside world. Riddle me this. What is the one thing that crime does not like? Crime does not like fame or popularity. So hopefully, whatever it is that he does on social media is really up to him. But I'd like to see how it plays out. Hopefully he keeps his mouth shut. If he doesn't, that's really on him and his attorneys to try and sort out. In any event, I am looking forward to Trump's arraignment tomorrow. I'm really excited about that one. I cannot wait to read about the charges. I cannot wait to look at the statutes. From what I read, it seems as though he's going to get arraigned on 32 criminal charges. I'm very curious to see exactly what it is that they're charging him with. So you guys will either hear from me tomorrow, but if my day has the best of me, you'll see me on Friday, or you'll hear from me on Friday. All right. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let's have a discussion down below.